Hello folks, and welcome back to my own personal hell in SnowRunner, my hardcore mode. And today we have a couple of missions to take care of. I'm hoping I can get them both done in this episode, but we'll try. The first one, as you can see, is the conveyor belt section 2. I have worked on this a little bit, and right now all I need are the 2 small pipes. I've already delivered 2 of them, and the Azov twins are sitting down here. They're not really twins, but they're sitting down here and they're ready to go with the second part of the delivery, or the last part of the delivery. What am I looking at? Here we go. Ah, shoot. Hate it when it does that. Nope. Want the other Azov. Where's that? There it is. Okay, we'll attach our cable. And I have done a lot of work since the last episode. What I've been doing is going up to the lumber mill up top of the hill mountain there and bringing down lumber, because it's an unlimited stock up there. And I have been using the twin steer to deliver the lumber out to the cabin construction area. The twin steer, one of the things I did with it, it wasn't running very good at all, and it was really tippy. First load I did, I tipped it over twice. So when I came back to get the next load, I took the suspension lift off of it, and I took the mud tires off of it. I put the stock suspension on and the smaller chain tires, and wow, that truck really does a good job now, so I'm impressed with it. And I have shuttled 5 loads of lumber from up there. Now, I did not go up there with the twin steer. I was using 2 other trucks to go up, pick up the lumber and bring it down here to the garage, and the twin steer was picking it up down here at the garage. And it dawned on me in the last trip, why am I bringing it back empty? I need a bunch of cabins over here. So you can see sitting over in the garage, the last trip back, I actually brought a couple of cabins with me. And it is now sitting over there, loaded up with 2 more cabins. I just dropped off another 4. Another load of wood, and am ready to come back with some more cabins. So we'll do that here in a bit. But first I want to get conveyor belt section 2 completed. And I found a job for the Voronggrad, because honestly it was not running very well. Didn't matter what tires I put on it, it just doesn't seem to run well at all. So I parked it here because it can fill up my trucks, especially that one, who seems to drink gas. What am I doing? Change trucks. Okay, so we're heading to, get out of that. We're heading over here to this little house here, and then we're going to slide right past that little house, come up here, and jump on the road and head over there. That's the easiest way that I've found to do this. but I would recommend trying it out yourself and seeing if it's a route that you like. There are a couple of other routes you can take. This one seems easiest for me. But I did have some issues the first couple of times that I tried it. And I will show you why once we cross the river. So I'm going to leave that one there. While I gingerly head up here in this truck. And I screwed up already. Let's back you up. I want to take these two trucks this way. It's a little less tippy going this way. You can come over. Hey, they put the picnic table back. I ran over it last night. Oops, I got it again. Alright, let's get our other Azov up here. Have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it works for me. It might be Azov. There you go. Up, picnic table's going again. Nope, shut you down first. Alright, so we're heading straight across the river. And I'm shooting for straight across where I'm at now. There's two trees there. I want to go in between those trees. You can go a little bit to the right, and it looks like you can get to the road. Problem is the transition from up here to the road is really steep. Just go up here between these trees. And if you do it that way, then you transition a little bit to my right there, and it's a lot steeper than it is here. So I flipped the truck a couple of times trying to do that. But the transition here isn't too bad. You here so I can go get the other one, just in case we have a problem. Which I don't anticipate a problem. May just run a couple of times, and once I've figured out which one to, which gap to shoot for, it hasn't been too bad. Could go the road there, but it's really muddy. Oh, come on. There you go. A little bit more on the road here. Alright, let's get this thing delivered. So I'll go through this mud and then go to the left up on this little hill. As soon as the front end clears the top of the hill, like that, and I can go through here with no problem and avoid a little bit of the mud. You on up here. There we go. That's a good spot. Alright, moving over to the other one. You're stuck. Ah, that's right. I left it sitting here. So if you leave anything sitting there, it starts sinking in the mud. So as soon as my front end clears out of this mud, then I start making my turn. And I avoid that mud hole there because that's a deep mud hole. Alright, and I needed the money badly. I've been doing upgrades and I bought a new truck and I am out of money. I can't even upgrade my new truck. Yeah, you can go under there. I was just curious if you could go back under it or if it'd stop you. Okay, so our next thing is conveyor section number 3. I will need metal rolls, bricks, and concrete slab. But before I do that, I'm going to take care of something else since I have the vehicle set up for it. I noticed that I needed some more wood. And I'm going to need 6 wooden planks. I think I've already delivered, already delivered 2. But I need to get 4 more. So I have 2 trucks set up and we're going to have a little contest. So who did I have set up for this? I know the step was 1. So there are 2 ways to get up to the sawmill. So the way that I have been going, which is kind of rough, is coming up through here, coming through here, and it's no real problem until you hit here. Once you get there, that's been a major issue for the vehicles. Then come on up, but there is another path, and I scouted that out with the 750. So 750 sitting up here, just in case I have an issue. But I can actually come across here from the garage and go up this way, and that seems to be a little bit easier. And cut through here and cut through the trees, and it gets me right here because I don't want to go through this mud area. I mean, that's impossible mud, so I want to avoid that if I can. And the truck that I'm going to use for that is the Vorandi. So let's go with the step first. And I know the step will make it because that's the one I've been using to get up here. Climb, baby, climb. At the bottom of this little hill is a seriously sticky, muddy area. It is way muddier than it needs to be. But if you go around to the side of it like that, you don't have any problems. But it doesn't look that muddy. But if you go straight through the center of it, yeah, it doesn't like the trucks very well. Uh-oh, no, 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 no. Back you down. That's what I was talking about, this path. If you're not careful, you can screw it up. Let's go up here. Put you there. Put those on. Because they are slick, and it will throw you off to the side. Coming down is not that bad. There we go. Use the rock to our advantage. Well, I thought I would. See, now you don't want to make it up there. Let's go higher gear. It's that rock. Once you get that rock moved out of the way, then you can climb up here. Alright, the rock is gone and we're good. And I wouldn't send an enemy through there. That's just a pain in the butt. But you can get around it. Okay, get our anchors out and our crane. Oh. There we go. I forgot I loaded it. I got out of the game, so it automatically went to auto. Alright, that's one loaded. So now we need to go get the other truck. And where are you at? Nope, that's the wrong one. There you are. I would have liked to have done it with the same vehicle, but that'll just take more time. Oh, nope. Take the road. Bob got a little lost. So Mac 93, thank you. I appreciate it. It says it's working its way through the hardcore mode. It has been a pain in the butt, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something a little bit tougher than the regular. There we go. That could have been bad. No recovery playthrough. If I flip it, I got to get something out to unflip it. Yeah, I thought about crossing the water there, but I don't think smaller trucks will make it through there. Yeah, but I'm glad you're enjoying the playthroughs. As I said, it's much harder, but I enjoy it more than just playing it the standard way. Still haven't heard anything about the developers coming out with their own hardcore mode. Haven't heard anything in a while. I believe the only way they could make it harder than what I'm doing is, is if they made you do all the driving in first person, in the cab view. Or they only allowed you to have a certain amount of trucks in the garage. What was that? That is metal, I think. Let's take a look. Yep, metal beams. I got two of them here. One of the things I do before I complete the entire region is I will go out and get all of the resources. I don't want to leave any behind. And I definitely don't want to go through that mud. I took the 750 down through it. Like to never got that truck out. It probably took me 10 minutes to get it out. So I think that way is actually easier. We have the two deep muddy areas in the beginning of it, but getting up the rocky area is actually easier. Oh, so you use my rules. It does make it a lot more challenging. I have started another playthrough. I'm only like 6 days into it, but I am doing basically the hardcore rules here. Oh shoot, why did I do that? With one exception, I am doing all the driving in first person. And that's tough. That is really tough. There's been a couple of times that I forgot about it and started driving and was like, nope, wait a minute, I can't do this. I got to do I have to do it in first person. But it's really tough winching. Winching is the hardest part in first person. So what I'm actually doing is I am If I have to winch, I have to stop, get out of first person, hook up the winch, get back into first person, and then winch. And that's kind of a pain. I wish there was some way to make it automatic. Anytime you hit the gas, you automatically go to first person. But I like doing that. I just don't think it would make very good videos, because you're basically seeing the same thing all the time. Alright, what's wrong with it? There you go. I think the wood was out too far. Pack the cargo, restore the crane, and we are ready to roll. Yeah, it is a lot harder. Well, not a lot harder, but it is harder than this. Because you do have to watch the trailers. You have to use your rear view mirrors. And I don't drive enough in first person to appreciate the mirrors and get good at them. But even in the hardcore mode here, sometimes when I'm doing things by myself, like stuff off camera, I will, well, let's go ahead and take this one back. I will go ahead and do driving in first person, just so I can play with the mirrors. Believe me, I would not want to do that on this map. Run all first person. Can you climb it? Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Ah. Well, that's why I left the 750 up here. Time for you to earn your paycheck. Okay, so getting up might have been easier going this way. Getting down might be easier going the other way. But the other way does, you do risk flipping going the other way. So how am I going to get to you? Huh. This might be a little difficult. I think what I'll do is pull the back end of the truck around a little bit. Try to. May have to get up there. Yeah, take the easy path up. Actually, it might be easier to go around this way. Maybe I can get more of a straight-on shot. Well, that hurt a little bit. Oh crap, it's not going to give me the back of the truck. There we go. Might be all I can move it. Come on, let me out of here. Yeah, all I needed was a little bit. And then grab the front. Can I reach it? Nope. May have to get it, turn the truck around. Get a little more power here. Well, that's wedged in there pretty good. Let's go ahead and try getting it from there. I might be able to do that. Get a little bit better angle. Get a little bit of a run. I would like to get up there, but I don't. Hey, I thought of this. I have repair points. Ooh, there's a good anchor point. Yeah, I thought it'd be a good one. Wow, this truck just does not want to come out of here. Oh, there we go. Gotcha. That's what I meant to do. I wonder if it'll stay there. Okay, the anchor's on the ground. So, if I pull the wood, ouch. This way, and don't put any I don't know if I can, it's not going to let me pull it up through there. Well, I can try pulling it the other way. What's the worst that could happen? Pull my crane in a little bit, get rid of that. Oh, there we go. And we'll pack it so that hopefully it will pick up the other one. And it will. Not too far out there. There you go, almost like a professional. Alright, let's see if I can get it. Let's go into low gear. I think I'm okay now. Just have to get through these two muddy areas. I might could go up to the right, but I haven't scouted that area yet. I could run straight into a big clump of trees that I can't get around. Can try going up here. Well, that's much easier. Alright, so I can go up that way and come back. I just have to take it real easy over that rock. And I think it's actually a shorter path. Okay, so the step. So let's do the path that I have been taking. So you like the first person on west, and let's see, one rule you've decided in regarding the DLC trucks is you have them in the game and cannot use the free ones that are given to you in the truck storage. Okay. When I am doing my speed run, I am any DLC trucks in the speed run is only the trucks that you get in game that everyone can get. And I have found that there are some trucks I miss. But one of the things that I allowed myself to do in the speed run is jump maps. So I could go to Russia and pick up vehicles. You know, I've got to pay for them. Yeah, I think it's easier to go up the other way and come down this way. Up. Back it up. Back. Yeah, I did the first... in my first playthrough, and in this one. I did, in the hardcore mode here, I did everything with non-downloaded trucks until I think I was halfway through Russia before I got my first downloaded truck, and that was the Navistar. Because that's when I got the season pass. I wanted to see if I could do it without the season pass downloaded trucks. And I actually thought the Navistar came with the season pass, but it did not. You had to buy that separately. But the Navistar has been a good vehicle. I have used it on this map, but it doesn't run very well on this map. It does okay, but not great. Conveyor section 3. Go over where I can see it. So I need 4 metal rolls. I know that I have 2 at the warehouse here. I think there are another 2 maybe at this warehouse. 4 bricks. I got plenty of bricks. I think. Do I have bricks? Yeah, I've got bricks. So concrete slab is what I need. And for that, I am not going to go look concrete slabs. Oh, you know I can't put a crane. Oh, I got a crane. But then I don't have a crane to reload. That's okay. We're going to come up here and I'm going to get, how many concrete slabs? 1. I have not tried the Kodiak yet. So let's see what the Kodiak can do. It is fully upgraded. So I can at least come over and get the concrete or the cement and take to the factory, and then I'll take another truck up there with me to get... Wow, it's doing pretty good. I'm not even in all-wheel drive. Now I kind of want to see if it'll make it all the way in rear wheel. Wow, this thing's a beast. I am genuinely surprised. Come on, you can do it. No winching and in rear wheel drive. All the way out here. Come on, don't give up on me now. Look at that. So, nope, I want cement and want it on the loading platform. Now I'm kind of curious, will it make it back with the load on it? Restore crane, activate the anchors again. I should have just... And... vacuum. Cargo management. Cement, loading platform, and load. I have noticed that some of the bugs that I experienced when I first got on the map, I'm not experiencing them anymore. Oh, restore crane. So I think some of them have worked themselves out. Like I can now load the cabins manually. I don't have to put them on a truck and then take them off a truck. What is wrong with you? Didn't have it high enough. Restore crane, activate the anchors. Get out of that and change trucks. Unpack, repack, and we're ready to go. Oh, it pulled out of the mud. Come on, buddy, you can do it. Doing it. It's a little hard to steer because I don't have the all-wheel drive on. It's a little bit tough to get it exactly where I want it to go. I want to take you across the river now. I need to check. I don't know if I have snorkel for it. Yeah, steering's a little rough, but it made it all the way to the warehouse and back in rear-wheel drive. So I am impressed. And since I'm here, let's make sure you're upgraded all the way. So don't worry, the cargo will come back. So I have that raised, have the good wheels. Oh, I've got 50,000. That's right, I completed more powerful winch, set up it's capable of pulling heavier, so I want this one. Sell those two, get a little bit of money back. Don't want to change the frame. Let's put some lights on you. And I think that will be good. So I'll unload the step here in a minute and bring the step up, or load the concrete slab on here. Alright, so I'm going to put it in all-wheel drive and see if that helps steer. Yeah, it's easier to steer now. Concrete blocks. Can't. Oh, wait a minute. Concrete slab. There we go. So I can craft. We'll make one of those. And loading cargo. So I'm going to put it on the loading platform. There we go. So who did I have to, oh, the step. And unpack it. Crane up all the way, so I'm going to have to do a little reaching. It's packed in there pretty tight. Actually, I can put those four right here. And restore, activate. And the reason I restore the crane and activate it, because if the crane is in the full up position and you bring cargo near it, sometimes it'll start flipping around and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But if you restore the crane, then you don't have any problem with the cargo. So we'll go up here and load up my new buddy. Just a hair. Activate my anchors. Yeah, it's too bad Kodiak does not have a crane on it. I don't know if the crane can pick that concrete up. But we're about to find out. Caught on it. Hate that menu there. Played the game long enough, I don't need the instructions. Alright, so this goes to conveyor belt section number 3. Cat, stop. And conveyor belt section number 3 is located right there. Okay, so that's easy to get to. So we won't have any problems with that when I go past it every time when I go down there. Alright, so let's see how the Kodiak can do with this. Did I pack it? No, I did not. One thing you can notice is if you unpack cargo, it takes the weight off. It's still there, but the weight's not on the truck until you pack it, and then it puts the full weight on the truck. So I've heard some people saying it's easier to move things if it's unpacked. Yeah, as long as you don't lose it off the back of the truck. But that could be an option if you get stuck. And try it that way. I've not tried that yet. I need to do that at some point. little bit of damage, but nothing major. It's a lot of weight for one set of drive wheels. I wouldn't mind seeing an option to put a second set of drive wheels on this truck. I want to do it in automatic to see if it'll make it through all the mud in automatic. But it does seem a little bit top heavy. Through here I'm going to go in low just to make sure it doesn't do any, and let's do diff lock too, just to make sure that it doesn't try to shift gears on me. Oh, get away from those rocks. Can you do it? Where am I heading? Conveyor belt section. Oh, okay, it's over across the bridge. For a second there, I thought it was here. Ooh, front end got a little bit light. I don't even think I need to be in low gear through here. That one right there. My Twitch stream keeps buffering. I don't know what's up with that. Wow, so this little truck did a heck of a job. Alright, so I'm having a problem with the internet right now. Internet keeps going in and out. So right now I'm on my internet from my phone, and it's not going to work very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this episode and go reset some routers and things like that. There's a reason why we call our internet provider Sudden Stink instead of Sudden Link. I'm supposed to have high-speed internet, and I rarely do. So I think that's going to do me for today. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.